രാഗാതിരോഗാൻ സതതാരുഷക്താൻ അശേഷകായ പ്രസൃതാനശേഷാൻ ഔത്സുക്യമോഹാരതിതാൻ ജഘാന യോപൂർവവൈദ്യായ നമോസ്തു തസ്മൈ. Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with Dravadrivyadi Vijnani Adhyaya. This comes immediately after Roganatpadanya Adhyaya. In the first chapter, that is Ayushkami Adhyaya, we have studied in detail about the basic things, about the doshas, dhadus, everything. And even the treatment aspects also we had discussed, and sadhya, sadhya, everything. And Dinacharya, we had Dinacharya, Rutucharya, etc. are needed for the promotion of the health in order to maintenance of the swasthya. And in Roganatpadanya, it is prevention of the vyadis by means of avoiding this Vega Rodha as well as Vega Udirana. And next in this fourth chapter is telling about this Dravadrivyadi Vijnani. Here onwards we are going to discuss about the ahara, this ahara, role of food and drinks. Here especially we are going to discuss about the drinks, Dravadrivyas. Dravadrivya means liquid substances which are helpful in maintenance of the health as well as also to cure the diseases, because this is which we are accustomed, because food and drinks are inevitable. So if we are using in a correct way, these are going to be helpful. Because of this reason, Acharya gives a detailed description of liquid substances in this particular chapter, and afterwards in the Anyaswarupa Vijnani he is discussing in detail about the solid food substances. So myself, Dr. Vidyanand Mohan, Assistant Professor, Department of Samhita Siddhanta, Faculty of Ayurveda, Gokul Global University, Sidhpur, is going to narrate this session for you. So coming to the introduction part, this adhyaya deals with Dravadrivya, that is liquid substances, and their byproducts which are used as both ahara or pana as well as aushadha. Then Dravadrivyas are classified and included under following varga. Varga refers to the groups which here we will be discussing: Toya Varga, Kshira Varga, Ikshu Varga, Taila Varga, Madhya Varga. Toya Varga means related with the water, mainly the rainwater, etc. And in the Kshira Varga we will be discussing about milk and its milk products, Ikshu Varga, sugarcane and its byproducts, and Taila Varga we will be discussing the oil products, and Madhya Varga we will be discussing various alcoholic beverages or its preparations. Then he says, even though Madhu doesn't belong to Ikshuvarga, its description is made after Ikshuvarga, because it is Madhu exactly, it is not comes under Ikshuvarga, but it is having the similar sweet in taste. Because of this reason, it is also available, its description after Ikshuvarga, and description of various Mutra and general properties is present immediately after that of Madhya Varga, because Madhya and Mutra are quite different, and Mutra is also Tikshna and Ushna like Madhya. Because of this same reason, it may be discussed after this Madhya Varga. Then first of all we are going to discuss about the Toya Varga. Toya means the water. It can be broadly be divided into Divya Jala, that is rainwater, and Bhauma Jala, that is groundwater, and Gangambu and Samudra are sub varieties of Divya Jala. Divya Jala you can divide it into two, that is the rainwater, that is Gangambu as well as Samudra. Then first of all we are going to discuss about Gangambu, that is rainwater. Its properties are important: Jeevanam, Tarpanam, Hridyam, Hladi, Buddhi, Prabodhanam, Tanu Avyakta Rasam Mrishtam, Sheetam, Lekhu Amradobamam, Gangambu Nabaso Brishtam, Sprishtam tu Arkendu Marudehi, Hidahidatve Tadbuyo, Deshakalo Apekshate. So the Gangambu, it is compared with Amrit due to its excellence, and its properties include: Rasa is Avyakta, Guna is Lekhu, Veera is Sheeta, and Karma is Jeevana, Tarpana, Hridya, Hladi, Buddhi Prabodhana, Tanu, Mrishta, etc. Jeevana means that which maintains the prana or life. Tarpana means that which gives satisfaction or removes tiredness. Hridya means wholesome for Hridaya. Hladi is comfortable. Buddhi Prabodhana means kinchels the intellect. Tanu is clear. Mrishta is pleasing to tongue. While falling from sky, it will come in contact with the effect of sun, moon and wind. After reaching earth, Desha and Kala are the two factors which decides the Hidatva and Ahidatva of the rainwater, because always the rainwater is Pathya, but there are certain factors, influencing factors. While reaching the earth, we have to consider the land where it falls and the season which is going on, which these can influence the wholesomeness as well as unwholesomeness, Hidatva and Ahidatva of rainwater. Then Gangambu fit for consumption. That is the pariksha here is mentioned, how to do the experiment. He says Pure Shali Anna is to be kept in a silver vessel and added with Gangambu. If Gangambu is fit for drinking, it will not produce Kleta or Vivarnada to the Shali Anna. If Shali Anna attains Kleta or Vivarnada, then the water is to be inferred as Samudrajala. It is not the Gangambu. Samudrajala is unfit for drinking except in the month of Ashayuj. Then here Acharya gives certain notes which include for drinking purpose Aindra, that is or Divyajala, which is pure and kept inside neat vessels is advised. In absence of Divyajala, Bhaumajala, which is having properties similar to Divyajala, can be consumed. Bhaumajala should be collected from Desha, which is Shuchi, Pruthu, that is large and extensive, Asita, that is black or Shweta. The source of Bhaumajala has to be well exposed by proper sunlight and wind, because for example the Bhaumajala, one example is the wells we are using. So it is to be well exposed with the sunlight and wind, because then only the detoxification process it will be going on, and we can ensure it for using for internal using especially. Then Pana Ayogijala, water unfit for drinking purpose, which include water which got spoiled or spread by Panka, that is mud, Shaivala, algae, Trina, grass, and Parna. It is not good for drinking. Then water which is not exposed to sunlight, moonlight, and wind. Water collected during first rainfall. Then water which is Khana and Guru, that is also not good for fit for drinking. Then after that he says water which is khana and guru, dense and heavy, that is also not fit for drinking. Then water which is bhenila, that is frothy and having the presence of jantu, krita or krimi, that is also not fit for drinking. Water which is tapta, that is hot or too cold and which produces toothache, it is also not good. Water from untimely rainfall, other than usually the rainfall occurs during the Varsha Ritu, other than that the water which we are collecting, that is also not good, means by means of rainwater, by means of rain. Then water which got vitiated by tantu, that is web, wit, fecal matter, mutra, visha of lutha, etc. creatures, that is also not fit for drinking. Then Acharya says features of different nadi. This is just not that important. You have to just go through the topics. Generally, water from the rivers which are flowing towards the Paschimadik, western direction, flowing fast, having pure or clean water is considered as Pathya. Nadi which are originating from Himavan and Malaya Parvata undergoes vigorous collision with the surfaces of rock. Thus, such moving rivers are considered as healthier. It may become stagnant, then the same water from such rivers causes Krimish, Lipata, Hridroga, Kandaroga and Shiriroga. It means water should be always flowing, then only we can ensure its purity. Then Nadi which are originating from Prachya, Avantya and Aparanta produce Arshas. Arshas is Durnama, we can correlate somewhat with hemorrhoids. Then Nadi which are originating from Mahendra produce Udaravyadi and Shlipata. Nadi which are originating from Sahya and Vindhya produce Kushta, Pandu and Shiroroga. Nadi which are originating from Pariyatra pacifies Dosha and enhance Bela and Paurisha. Samudra Jala, that is sea water, does Tritosha Dushti, it is not good. Then water present in Kupa, that is well, and Tadaga lakes will be having the qualities of Desha or place where it is present. So depends on the Desha where this land, this well or lake is located. Based on that land's property, it will shows. And it depends on the Jangala Pradesha, Anupa Pradesha and Shaila Pradesha. The such features will be evident in the water sources. Then regulation of Jalapana. How to drink the water, he says. In following clinical conditions, Jalapana should be avoided or restricted to the lesser quantity in case of unavoidable circumstances. Other than unavoidable conditions, you can avoid or you should consume the water in a lesser quantity for the patients, or the clinical conditions include Alpakni or Mandakni, Gulma, Pandu, Udaravyadi, Atisara, Arshas, Grahani, Shosha, Shobha, Shodha. Even Swastha individual, that is healthy individual, has to drink water in lesser quantity except in Grishma and Sharat Ritu. Hruday Sharanidagabhyam Pibe Swasthobi Chalpasha. It is mentioned. Other than, because in Grishma and Sharat Ritu, the more temperature is evident. Because of this reason, more quantity of water should be taken. Other than these seasons, if even for the healthy person, the intake of too much water is contraindicated. Then after that, Acharya says about the effect of Jalapana on Sharira with respect to Bhojana Sevana. He says, Samastula Krishamut Bhukta Madhyambu Pradhamambuba. That is what he is mentioning. Based on the way he is drinking the water, it is having the following effects on the body. That is what we can see in the tabular column. In between the food, if you are taking the Jalapana, in between the food, it is helpful in Sharira Palan, that is maintenance of proper body mass. And after food, if you are taking, it leads to Sharira Stuligarana, that is increased body bulk. And before food, if you are taking, it is leading to Sharira Karshikara, that is reduces body bulk, because naturally before take what happens, our digestive fire will be reduced, subsided, and maybe due to that the person cannot consume more quantity of food also because of this reason. Then benefits of Shida Jala, that is cold water. Shida Jala specifies Madatya, Murcha, Brahma, Glani, Shrama, Chardi, Trishna, Ushna, Daha, Pitta Vriddhi and Rekta Vriddhi, Visha. Here, Shidajala doesn't mean the water which is chilled or refrigerated. Shidajala simply means the water which is in the normal room temperature. Then after that, benefits of Ushnajala, Pajanam, Deepanam, Pajanam, Kandyam, Lagushnam, Vasti Shodhanam, Hitma, Atmana, Nila, Shlesham, Sadashuddhi, Navajare, Kasama, Penasa, Shasa, Parsha, Rukshita, Shastide. So, Ushnajala is Deepana and Pajana. It is enhancing the Agni as well as it does the digestion of the Ahara and or doshas. Kandhya, good for throat. Lekhu, Basti Shodhana, it purifies the Basti. Then prescribed in clinical conditions which include Kasa, Shasa, Hitma, Parsharuja, that is pain on flanks, Amadosha, Navajura. Navajura is the newly onset fever, Adhma, distension of abdomen, then Vada, Kapha, Pragoba. After Shodhanakarma also, Ushnodaga is advised. Then benefits of Kudida Shita Jala, boiled and cold water. Kudida Shita Jala is anabhishandi. It doesn't cause abhishanda and it is lagu. Beneficial in Pitta dosha associated with Vada or Kapha dosha. If kept overnight, if you are keeping, once you have boiled today and you are keeping it overnight and using in the next day, that is Kudida Shita Jala, it causes aggravation of three doshas. Then after that, Acharya describes about benefits of Narikela Jala, coconut water. We are mainly using the tender coconut water for this purpose. It is having Madhura Rasa, then Guna is Nigdha and Lagu, Veera is Shita, Karma is Vrishya, Deepana, Vata Pittahara, Basti Shodhana. Then Rogaknada, it cures Trishna, thirst, excessive thirst. Then comparative qualities of water during Varsha Ritu. During Varsha Ritu, Divya Jala, that is rainwater, is best because it is not getting contaminated. Once it falls over the land, it gets contaminated. So until then it is considered as fresh. So it is better to collect the water and can use. So during Varsha Ritu, Divya Jala is best and Nadi Jala is not fit for consumption because of the simple reason that during the rainy season, the water may be flowing through the all sort of dirty water will be moving to the river and it may contaminate because of this reason. So because of this reason, Nadi Jala should not be consumed during the Varsha Ritu. Then after that, we are going to enter to the Kshira Varga. Kshira Varga, I have already mentioned here. We will be discussing about the various milk or all sorts of different milks and the dairy products, milk products like byproducts, we can say, that of this ghee, butter, etc. We will be discussing here in Kshira Varga. So in Kshira Varga, it includes description of different types of Kshira, which include Gokshira, that is cow's milk, Mahasha Kshira, buffalo's milk, Ajak Kshira, that is goat's milk, Aushtra Kshira, that is camel's milk, Manshak Kshira, that is breast milk, Avika Kshira, that is sheep's milk, Hastik Kshira, that is elephant's milk. These are the description of various milk. Then qualities of milk that of animals with single hoofed, that is Ekashafa, are also available here. Description of byproducts, that is secondary products or dairy products of Kshira, such as Dadhi, Takra, Mastu, Navanida, Krida, Kilada, Piyusha, Kurchiga, Morana, etc. are also available in Kshira Varga. First of all, the Samanya Kshira Guna, general properties of Kshira. Satupaka Rasasnigdam, Ojasyam, Dhadu Vardhanam, Vatapitta Haram Vrishyam, Shleshmalam, Guru Sheetalam, Prayaha Payaha. This Kshira is having Madhura Rasa, Snigdha Guru Guna, Sheeta Virya, Vipaka is Madhura, Karma is Ojasya, Dhadu Vardhana, Vatapitta Hara, Kaba Kara, Kab means increases Kabadosha and Vrishya. Then, first of all, Acharya tells about Gokshira. This is also important. Gavyam अत्र गव्यं तु जीवनीयं रसायनं शतक्षीणहितं मेध्यं बल्यं स्तन्यकरं सरं श्रमभ्रममदालक्ष्मी श्वासकासादितृक्षुधः जीर्णजरं मूत्रकृत्रं रक्तपित्तं च नाशयेत्. This is the properties of Gokshira, that is cow's milk. Gokshira is having the Jivaniya and Rasayana Guna. Jivaniya means that which is helpful in maintenance of the prana or life, and Rasayana Guna, it is beneficial for Kshatakshina, those who got injured or Urakshita conditions. It is good, and it promotes Medha, Bela and Stanya. Stanya means promotes the breast milk, production of the breast milk. It can say galactagogue action, and is having Saraguna, cures Srama, Brahma, Mata, Alakshmi, Shwasa, Kasa, Atithrit, excessive thirst, Atikshuta, excess hunger, Jirnajara, Mutrakritra and Raktapitta. Then after that Acharya says about the Mahishashira, that is buffalo's milk, beneficial for individuals who are suffering from Atyagni and Anidra, loss of sleep. In these two conditions it is very much good. General properties are applicable here also. Mahishashira is Guru and is having the Shitavira, more Shita we can say, and it is more Guru. So it should be consumed by the people who are having a good digestive capacity, and again it is good for loss of sleep also. Then comes Ajakshira, that is the goat milk. This is also a bit important and is having more medicinal value. अल्पाबुपान व्यायाम कटुतिक्त अशनेर लघु आजम शोष जरश्वास रक्तपित्तादि सारजित. Ajakshira is laghu because Aja, that is the goat, drinks less water, physically active and consume drivya having katu and tikta rasa. It cures shosha, jara, shwasa, raktapitta and atisara. Then after that Aushtakshira, that is camel's milk. It is slightly Ruksha, Ushna and Lavana in rasa. It is Deepana and Leku, Vata, Kabahara and cures Anaha, Krimi, Shobha, Udaravyadi and Arshas. Then comes the Manusha-kshira, that is breast milk. It is used for Netratarpana, Ashchodana and Nasya. It cures Akshiroga caused by Abhighata and Vishetar, Vada, Pitta, Rakta. Then after that Acharya tells about Avika-kshira. Avika-kshira, that is sheep's milk. It is Ahridya and having Ushnavirya, cures Vadavyadhi, causes Hitma, Shwasa and aggravation of Kaba and Pitta. Then it is about Hastikshira, that is elephant's milk. It promotes Sthairya, that is compactness of Sharira. Then after that Acharya describes about milk's qualities of animals which are single hoofed, ekashafa, that which is having single hoofed animals. Their example, one example is this Gardabha, that is donkey. This milk ekashafa, that milk of ekashafa animals are having more Ushnavirya, cures Vata of the Shaka Pradesha, slightly Amla and Lavana in rasa, produces Jatata. We can correlate. Jatata means the diminished sensation to the ankas. These are the values, medicinal values. Then some general properties, general instructions related with the cooking of the related with the milk, which include uncooked milk is Guru and produces Abhishanta. If properly cooked, it is Lekhu and not produces Abhishanta. If cooked or boiled in excess, milk becomes more Guru. The lukewarm milk immediately after milking the cow is compared to Amrit, because after milking the cow, the milk will be slightly warm. That is compared to the Amrit. Even though nowadays we are doing the pasteurizing, or we are even home also, we are boiling it and use, because considering the thinking about the safety issues or the contamination because of this reason. But still the milk immediately collected is considered as more healthy. Then afterwards Acharya describes about Dadhi, that is the curd. Rasa is Amla, Vipaka is Amla, Guna is Guru, Virya is Ushna. That is a wrong notion. Many people believe that if you are taking curd rice or if you are taking curd, it is cold. Actually it is not cold, it is producing hotness, or it is Ushna Virya. Karma is Grahi, Vata Hara, it reduces Vata, Pitta Kabagara, increases Pitta as well as Kabadosha, Rakta Meda Shukra Vardhaga, Balavardhaga, Akni Vardhaga, Shobhakrit, and increases Shobha. Then Rogaknada is Aruji, Shidajara, Vishamajara, Penasa and Mutrakritra. In these conditions it would be beneficial. Then Rukshadadi, curd from which the cream is separated, is helpful in curing Grahani Vyadhi. Then Dhati Sevanya Nema. There are certain rules and regulations or the norms pertaining to the consumption of the curd. Dhati should not be consumed in the night. Dhati should not be made hot and consumed. Consumption of Dhati is prohibited during Vasanta, Grishma and Sharat Ritu. Dhati should not be consumed without adding the Mudgasupa or Kshaudra or Khrida or Sitopala or Amalaka. Dhati in the form of Mantaka, that is immature, is to be avoided because usually for the fermentation purpose, in order to become the curd, it will take around, based on the season also. In summer seasons and all, maybe within 3-4 hours, it may get fermented properly or the curd will be formed. In winter seasons, it may take 10 hours or more than that, 15-20 hours lengthways. So if it is not prepared, not formed well, fermentation has not taken place. Immediately after adding milk, after that after 1 hour if you are using, that is Mantaka. It increases all doshas. Because of this reason, Mantaka is to be avoided. Still, even if you are following, you are adding Mudgasupa, you are taking only in Ritus other than Vasanta and Grishma, etc. conditions, because in the Dhati Niyama it is mentioned, Vasanta, Grishma and Sharat, other Ritus also taken. You are following all these measures added with the Mudgasupa, Kshaudra, Khrida, Sidopala, etc. Even though you are not supposed to consume on daily basis, it is not good. Then, one who neglects the above norms related with the consumption of Dhati may suffer from Jwara, Raktapitta, Visarpa, Kushta, Pandu and Brahma. Then after that, another important one is Takra, that is buttermilk. It is having Kashaya Amla Rasa, Guna is Leku, Karma is Kabavadahara, Deepana, Rogaknada is Shobha, Udaravyadi, Arshas, Grahadi Dosha, Mutra Graha, Aruchi, Pliharoga, Gulma, Krudavyavat, Garavisha, Pandaroga. So here certain terms which is not familiar. Mutra Graha, you can understand it as the obstruction of the urine. Krudavyavat is complications due to excess or improper consumption of the Kruda. So mainly we are doing following the Takra, using the Takra in different forms, added with medicines and all also in these clinical conditions, and widely it is praised for the its effectivity in efficiency in Arshas as well as Grahani Rokas. Then Acharya tells about Mastu, that is whey or the liquid portion of the curd. It is having similar properties of Takra. Mastu is having Saraguna, ensures Sroda Shuddhi. It is capable of overcoming Vishtambha. Then afterwards he is discussing about Navanita, that is butter. Navanita is collected by churning either Dadi or milk, two ways. Shirodbhava as well as Dadhyodbhava Navanita are there. One is from Dadi, another is from milk. Generally from Dadi, Navanita is collected. Usually in homely purposes and all, we are collecting from the curd only. When freshly collected, Navanita is Vrishya, Shita Virya, enhances Varna, Bala and Agni. Sangraha, heat is slightly constipating. Vata, Pitta, Rakta, Shamaga, cures Kshaya or Rajayakshma, Arsha, Ardita and Kasa. Navanita, which is collected by churning milk, that is Shira Navanita, it is Sangrahi and cures Rakta, Pitta and Netra Roga. Next important topic is Khrida. Its reference is available also in Snehavidhi Adhyaya, that is 16th chapter, that also you have to check. It is considered as best among the Snehadravyas. Mainly the Chatur Snehas are Khrida, Taila, Vasa and Majja. Among these four, Khrida is considered as best. The reference is available in the 16th chapter. So best among the Snehadravya specifies Vata and Pitta dosha, having Shita Virya, best for Vayasthavana. It means it is helpful in prevention of aging. Then Khrida is beneficial for those who are desirous of Dhi, Smridhi, Medha, Agni, Bala, Ayu, Shukra, Chakshus, Sastya, Praja, Kanti, Saukumarya and Sura. It is beneficial for Bhala, Vriddha and those who are weak due to Urakshata, Visarpa, Shastragarma and Agnigarma. Cures Visha, Unmata, Shosha, Alakshmi and Jara. If processed carefully for 100 times, you can process it in different times. So if processed carefully for 100 times, that is Sahasrabhaga, its potency increases manifold and can be extensively used in various therapeutic procedures where enhanced action is expected. Then after that he says about Purana Khrida. Purana Khrida means Khrida which is kept for a longer duration, 10 or 15 years under certain regulated conditions. It means if you are keeping simply in a bottle in your kitchen or anywhere, we cannot consider it as Purana Khrida. You have to specially pack in the pot, clay pot, earthen pot, and then you have to make it, preserve it properly as per the classical advices. Then only it will be having the properties of this Purana Khrida. Aging effects you will be getting. It cures Mata, Apasmara, Murcha, Shira, Karna, Netra Roga, Yoni Roga. Especially Apasmara, it is widely used. Purana Krita is helpful in Vrana Shodhana, that is to purify the Vrana, and Vrana Ropana, to heal the ulcers in order to promote the healing. Promotes the healing of ulcers also. This Purana Krita is very much helpful. Then other miscellaneous byproducts of the milk include Kilada, Piyusha, Kurchika, Morana, etc. They enhance Bala, Shukra, Nidra and Kabadosha. Vishtambi in nature and is Guru. In general, they aggravate dosha, because these properties of these dravyas are mentioned in general. Then you had to see certain things. Among all varieties of Kshira, Gok Kshira is Shrestha. Cow's milk is considered as best. And similarly, or obviously, we can say Gok Krida is Shrestha among all varieties of Krida. If you are getting different, from Mahasha Kshira, you can prepare Navanita, and you can prepare the ghee, or from the Gok Kshira, but still from the Gok Krida is also Shrestha among varieties of Krida. Avik Kshira and Krida from Kshira and Krida from Avik Kshira is considered as inferior. From this, it can be inferred that Avik Kshira and all related byproducts from Avik Kshira are lies inferior. It is having the lower in qualities. So with this, we are concluding today's session. I would like to remind you, there is no shortcut to success other than hard work. So please continue working hard. Myself, Dr. Vidyanand Mohan, Assistant Professor, Department of Samhita and Siddhanta, Faculty of Ayurveda, Gokul Global University, was there with you for narrating this session. Thank you.